Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me for your March love reading. For those of you who are new to tarot, or if you just want to check out my recording schedule or the card decks that I use or anything else about my channel, then you can do so by looking at my descriptions box below or my pinned comment below. Okay, there is an extensive list of information and it basically means that I can just get straight into your read. Right, also, yeah, one more thing, if you're cross-watching, then just reverse the reading. Okay, right, so this is for Gemini collective in love, please. March, Gemini. What? Okay, let's go with it then. Confidence, strength, talent and commitment. Wow. So you're starting this read with a bit of a bang then, Gemini. Okay, so what we're looking at is a complete turnaround to your more recent energies, right? We're seeing that you've got a newfound confidence in your own ability, right, or abilities, depending on what it is this is in reference to. For your particular reading, right? This is going to be lots of different things for lots of different Gemini, because obviously it's a general read. We're seeing a huge turnaround, very similar to the Taurus read, right? So you might have Taurus someplace dominant in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, right? But already this is quite similar to the Taurus read. We're seeing that you're looking at yourself in a very different light, and a kinder light, a better light. You've more recently found that you've got a talent for something, a very unique talent for something, and you're committing yourself to really throwing yourself into this new project or this newfound talent, and you're really excited to see where this leads, where it can go, how far it can take you. This is huge. You've literally stumbled upon something huge that you have found inside of yourself. And I love this kind of energy, because it's like you attempted to do something and it's failed. So then you've moved on and you've attempted to do something else. And you've realized that actually that's something else that you're trying. You've got this natural ability for. And it's something that can really help improve your quality of life as well. So you're making this full-blown commitment into divulging further into this particular talent that you've recently realized that you have. So just to give some examples, that this could be for some of you performance art, that this could be anything creative, that this could be writing, anything. Like literally anything. It could even be you've realised that you're really, really good at making something. Okay. This discovery, this recent self-discovery has really, it's lifted you. It's lifted you in ways that you were not expecting. Because for a while you've been on the down. You've been feeling as if you've just been sort of bashing your head against a brick wall, getting no place. And then all of a sudden you've had this huge breakthrough, and it's this overwhelming feeling of, I genuinely did not realize that I could do that. I genuinely didn't know that I was legitimately good at that. So it's taken you by surprise, And it's given you this new air of confidence. It's given you this, as I said at the start, there's a newfound belief in yourself. It's really nice. It's given you that confidence boost that you've been needing for quite a while, let's be honest. It's nice. It's really, really nice. We're also seeing as well, as a bit of a sidetrack, and yes, this is a love read, not necessarily romance for everybody, but for somebody it is romance, because we do have someone has recognized you, Gemini. They've recognized your ability. They've recognized that you're now playing to your strengths. They like this vibe that you're giving off, and we are seeing a commitment here. Okay, so you can fully expect the relationships around you at this time to improve quite significantly. All right. So for those who are single, you could well find that you're not necessarily going to be single for much longer with this. It's nice. It's really nice. Right, so we're going to start pulling your tarot, and I'm going to ask very specific questions about your person. How is Gemini's person currently seeing Gemini, please? High Priestess, Moon energy. So someone sees you as being very secretive, very intuitive as well. They see that you're very capable of being able to read the room. It's like you can just walk into a room and pick out which individuals are needing someone to speak to. You know, you can get a really good read on others. How is this person seeing Gemini, please? Hanged Man. Okay. So that's Neptune energy. It's Pisces. Being a bit in limbo. Someone sees that you're a bit... you're contemplating something. Very thoughtful. Hierophant, Taurus, Nine of Swords, Gemini. Right. Okay. Someone sees that you're worried about your future. But it's very specifically worried about being left on the shelf. Worried that you might have been forgotten about. Worried that you... Like, if for those of you who are single, basically, there's a lot of emphasis that you're assuming that you're going to be forever single. That's what I'm seeing here. And this is how someone else is seeing you as well. Okay. How does this person feel about Gemini? Five of Wands in reverse. Leo energy. Someone feels that you haven't noticed them, Gemini. Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. Wish fulfillment. Okay. Ooh, and the Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay, so Leo, Pisces, Capricorn. Yeah. Gemini, what can I tell you? While you're in this mindset of convincing yourself that you're forever going to be alone, that's not true. It's legit not true. You have an individual around you who is basically I want to say addicted, but I kind of don't. You intrigue this individual, right? You absolutely intrigue them. They feel that you haven't noticed them. They see the potential in this particular relationship, or future relationship, connection, we should call it. They see that this connection with you, it could really go far, it could go places, right? I'm going to clarify this, Devil, here, because there's something here about your belief, like your self-belief towards yourself is playing against you. And it's like they're trying to draw your attention to this. They're trying to draw your attention to them. Why is the Devil here, please, for Gemini? Chariot, it's Cancerian energy, Six of Swords, Aquarius. Right, so Gemini, this is someone who knows you quite well, okay? You haven't looked at them in that light before, okay? This could well be someone that you consider as a good friend, right? You certainly haven't seen them in that sort of romantic light. Now, they're seeing that right now, when it pertains to love, romance, partnerships, that you're not in a good place. You're not playing your strongest hand, right? They're seeing that you could well be caught up in a situation from your past. And this, in their heart space, they're saying to themselves, do you know what, I really, really just wish that Gemini would get over the situation from their past, their ex could well be, I really wish Gemini would, you know, get over it and move on, because I'm waiting in the wings for Gemini to be ready and to be receptive. But Gemini's not even noticed that I'm here yet. It's like they're obsessively thinking about this, Gemini. So while you, to some extent, obsessively thinking about the shit that you've been through in the past, and quite possibly this overwhelming feeling of, you know, when's it going to be my turn? When do I get my happy ending? This individual's at a loss. You know, it's like they don't know what to say to you. They don't know what to do for you. They don't know how they can show their presence in your life with that intent of romance towards you, basically. Okay, what actions will Gemini's person take? Death in reverse, so that's Scorpion energy. The actions that they're likely to take is, right now, probably nothing, because they're limited. It's like they see that you've got all of the pieces that you could play, and they feel that they don't have enough pieces. Like, if you can imagine, it's like a board game, that there's pieces missing. They see that you're the one with all of the pieces to play, and they've got none to play. So they feel at a complete loss. What actions are they? Thank you. Okay, top two. The Empress and Page of Coins. Taurus, Libra, and Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Right. So they're likely to basically continue to watch this space, all right? They're likely to continue pursuing their own thing. There's an olive branch here as well with this Page of Coins. So this could well be, Gemini, a close friend of yours that had designs on you in the past of making things a bit more romantic with you. You might have turned them down at some point, and it's left them in that sort of limbo stage where it's like they're kind of waiting for you to come back, but they're also focusing on their own thing at the same time. For some of you, this could be in regards to a divine feminine energy, or you could be the divine feminine energy. There's certainly a conversation here that's about to open up. Like there's an opportunity for some kind of conversation with this Page of Coins. Why is the Page of Coins here, please? Yeah, Two of Swords, Libra energy, seeing beyond the physical. So Gemini, If you were waiting for some kind of clarity on how someone else, say for example your divine partner, is feeling towards you and the connection, I am seeing clearly that that person is completely aware of the connection. They're aware of what it is, they're aware of what it's about, but it's kind of like they're leaving everything for you to do. They're waiting for you to come out of this swinging in limbo mindset. It's kind of like they know what the connection is, but they don't know where you stand with it. So there's been a miscommunication here. There's certainly two individuals who are currently out of alignment with each other, and this could be quite quickly resolved just simply through communication, right? But there's too much of other stuff, other junk that's currently going on, and it's proven to be a bit of a distraction. It's the blockage. Knight of Coins, yeah. The blockage is someone feels that too much time has passed. Someone feels that the other was too slow to move. There's something here about a risk assessment as well. It's like risk reward. Someone, it could have been you, Gemini, you didn't take this particular connection any further because you felt it was possibly too risky at that point in time, but you're certainly feeling more ready for it now. It's an interesting one because it's like two individuals who are very divided about each other. They're not divided about the feelings that they have towards each other. The feelings are evident. It's more divided about, okay, well, how to move things forward then. That's where the division is. Okay, can you have further clarity, please, for Gemini? Someone's scared of change as well. Right, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, having a block and restraint. It's devil energy basically. So yeah, you've got a block, and that block was pertaining to how you feel that you've been left on the shelf. See, with the beginning of your read, with that newfound confidence on that hidden talent that you've recently discovered that you've got, that's going to play really, really well into your ability to really make your voice heard, because you've struggled to make your voice heard. It's like everyone else seems to shout so loud around you that your own voice tends to get drowned out. I'm seeing that there's this realization that those who shout the loudest have actually got very little of value to say. This is all about content, the quality of content. So you're not the type of person that will just like sit and speak shite just so that, you know, you can have something to say. That's not your personality. Your personality is, whenever you do choose to open your mouth, it's always something really interesting that comes out. It's always something that's really of value. Okay, the dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. It's also about manifestation. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work and self-appreciation. Mall crawl, on the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised and a happy find, and Cupid's arrow. I did say that there was love coming in for you, didn't I, Gemini? Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitational meeting and hesitation. So leave this past where it belongs, if possible. Some of you might benefit from shadow work. Once you release that situation, you will find very, very quickly that this individual here who's sitting waiting for you to notice them, wishing that you'd notice them, that they can then come forward, because they will feel like, on an energetic level, they will feel that something with you has changed, something's shifted, and that would give them the nod that it's the right time, basically, for them to give you this, give you their love. Okay. Further clarity, please, for Gemini. Wedding. The situation involves a marriage. Interesting. Okay. Further clarity, please. Right. I'm seeing for some of you, this is not a message for all of you, this is for some of you. You might be recently finding out that your ex, the one that you would have done anything and everything for in the past, you might be discovering that they're getting married, and it's kind of thrown your energy off a bit. It's made you look at yourself and ask yourself questions, but the problem is you're asking yourself the wrong questions, because some of you are sitting there going, well, they were a complete and utter bastard or bitch or whatever. They're running off, getting married and being happy and having their happy ending, while in the meanwhile I'm kind of left swinging in limbo, doing what with my life. You know, some of you are in that kind of vibe. You're being asked here to ask yourself the correct type of questions, rather than looking at that situation on just a surface level. See, some of you might have felt that you were over it, but then you found out about this, and it kind of like threw you back into that healing process again. So it feels a lot like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So the message for those who are feeling that way is basically, do you know what? Even if you do feel that you're moving 2 steps forward, 1 step back, you're still taking a step forward, right? Try not to put any kind of unrealistic expectations on your own healing process. And certainly don't put your own healing process on pause because you're waiting for some kind of an apology that you might not ever receive, okay? It's important that you continue with this here, that confidence, strength, talent, commitment. Stay committed to your current path, and don't allow that distraction to pull you out of this newfound confidence. And passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So confirmation here, Gemini, that basically this is not the end of your love life, okay? It's definitely not the end. That's for Gemini, please. Wow. Energy readjustment. Yeah. Aura cleansing and health. It says a time for grounding, cleansing and energetic protection. So reassessment basically with this one. Right, it's important that you really analyze the situation for how it truly is. Keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused, and understand that your time, it will come. It will come. I mean, it's here in your reading already. It's just simply you haven't noticed the individual around you who is, what can I say, massively in love with you. Right, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Yeah, trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So keep things in perspective here, Gemini. You have got someone who is far, I want to say far better for you than your ex. They're already in your energy. You just haven't seen them yet. But when you discover or realize exactly who that is, you're going to be like, what? You know, it's got that kind of feeling to it, because at some point you liked them as well in that kind of way. This is someone that you've known for many, many years as well. Many years. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Release control and trust the universe. It says a professional project may be ending now. Find the balance between your personal and private lives. Time to stop fearing the worst, Geminis. Don't fear the worst. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Count your blessings. You need to laugh more. A wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Practicing gratitude. So some of you might, with this natural talent that you've recently discovered, some of you might decide to go back to school or college, or to do something to further your education on that particular field, so that you can really embrace it completely and utterly. And then new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. Don't even think about giving up. Do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash. You need a 12-month plan, and a new male is coming into your life. Interesting. So really specific message there for someone about the new male. The 12-month plan, that's interesting, because it's insinuating that if you take your focus away from that ex, and if you continue focusing on this here, and do your best with that, do what you can with that, do everything possible to sort of further your chances of that, you will find that in 12 months' time you could turn that into a legit business. And in the meanwhile, this love is going to find you naturally. It's going to gravitate towards you. Have a healing message, please, for Gemini. Thank you. Moon, darkness. Okay. Okay. So as I always say, you get 3 messages that come with these cards. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. Your second and most important message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. So it says, there are cycles to everything and a season for everything. Do not push yourself when the tides are against you. Do not be afraid of the darkness, as the darkness is as necessary as the light. Rest and repair. The divine feminine in all her forms is rising. The time for introversion, stability and planning is here. And this card is ruled by the element of air. Interesting. So for those of you who recognize yourself as a divine feminine energy, you're on the rise. And for those who understand that you were connecting to your divine feminine counterpart, they're going through a spiritual ascension. They're going through an awakening. You will be very, very pleased to hear. Let this play out. Either way, let this play out. Continue with your own plans and watch this space. It's Gemini's focus, please. Oh, challenge. Delay or detour is beneficial. Revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, a test before leveling up. And observe, not getting caught in the story or details. Total acceptance of what is and step back to see the bigger picture. So this is your focus, Gemini. Right now it's kind of like you can't see the wood for the trees because you're too close to the situation. You're too wrapped up in it, or you're too embroiled in it. You're too close. You're not able to see the fuller picture. So your focus is to take a step back, disengage ever so slightly, and then you will see things a lot clearer. Okay, right, so your final deck for this reading, I do have to give a warning for it because it's very, very similar to the Rebel deck. But obviously I don't want people getting bored with the Rebel deck, so I keep the Rebel deck for the beginning of the month reads. But then there were some subscribers who were like, oh, but I really, really want to see the Rebel deck as much as you can. So I was like, okay then. And I got this one, right? So if you don't like swearing, you probably want to switch off now, okay? Because it's the same sort of thing. It's quite foul-mouthed and straight to the point. It's for Gemini, please. Gemini. Gets a bit stuck with it being a new deck. Gemini, please. Okay. Awaken to tiny beautiful things at every fucking turn. Embrace your tiny inner Buddha. So this one, this is all about keeping things in perspective, right? And being grateful for the little things. And the more that you practice gratitude for the small things, the more things you'll find that around you to be grateful for. And of course, I'm trying not to come across as patronizing here, but it's like literally the universe. Like when you change up your mindset, it sends out a different signal to the universe, and it starts chucking more things at you, like bigger things. Really interesting read there, Gemini. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, so I just wanted to do this extra segment at the end of the videos to explain my table theme throughout the month of March. So my table theme is dedicated to a really beautiful, kind soul. She's called Karen. I'm not going to give her full name, obviously, because I would like to protect her full identity. But she's called Karen and she's from the Maliseet tribe, which means the people of the beautiful river. And she sent me this, I hope I can pronounce it correctly. She sent me this Willamaskill, which is sweet grass, and it's grown in her territory, and it's actually one of their 4 sacred medicines, so it's really, really special. She taught me how to use it properly and how to look after it, and she also sent this beautiful dream catcher as well, and that was actually handmade by a Mi'kmaq elder, And I keep this on my wall close to me at all times. And she also sent me this beautiful handmade card as well. I am completely and utterly grateful for her kindness and her generosity. It's absolutely incredible. And that's why I wanted to dedicate this month's theme purely to Karen and to her tribe and to her people, to her culture. It's honestly, to have these items that are so utterly special is just so incredible. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud as well. So thank you so much, Karen. Wally one.